Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is another episode of Ron's coverage. And today, I would like to speak about the unfortunate incident of Zohran Mamdani's mayoral budget. And the pending snowstorm, which already passed already, whatever. Hopefully he does a better job at this one than he did with the last storm that resulted in over 10 to 20 homeless people freezing to death due to him rolling back Mayor Adams' homeless sweeps. So, but the storm is over. Hopefully we'll see what happens next in regards to that occurrence. But now, let's get to the budget. So, the pending budget of Zohran Mamdani, he's now requesting New York City homeowners a issuance of a 9.5% tax hike on New York City homeowners due to the supposedly $7 billion deficit that Mayor Mamdani has reported. Even though Eric Adams had left him a balanced budget. And Wall Street, due to Wall Street firms generating $5 billion in bonuses. And New York City collected the tax from the $5 billion bonuses in total. So New York City has collected taxes on those bonuses, and which has made the supposedly budget deficit disappear overnight, according to the New York Post. So where is this $7 billion deficit coming from? At first, he said it was 12 last month in January. He said it was $12 billion revenue shortfall that we inherited from Eric Adams. Now he's saying it's 7, even though we collected taxes on the Wall Street bonuses. So how is that? Let me think. He wants to expand. He wants to expand the budget, which means that he wants to create new government programs that we don't need. This influx of DEI programs and free childcare. Now, free childcare, I guess some people could use that, but yeah. What else? This onset of DEI programs, this influx of it, and this Department of Community Safety that he wants to slash $1 billion from the new NYPD overtime budget to reallocate to the Department of Community Safety. Wow. Not to mention that he's been granted about $1.5 billion over the next 2 years from the state, Kathy Hochul, governor of New York State. So where is this budget deficit coming from? Yeah, again, he wants to add more programs that's not necessary. From DEI and the Department of Community Safety. So that's the thing. So if Mayor Adams has left us a balanced budget by law, New York City mayors have to leave the incoming administration a balanced budget by law. So if we start out with a balanced budget, why are we trying to increase the amount of programs to add on to the budget, which will create more spending? Why can't he just simply live in his means within the budget of New York City? And I forgot to mention that he also wants to add in a rent freeze program as well. So in total, he's requesting a $127 billion budget in total. So why is that? Why can't he learn to cut spending? That's what he should be doing. Mayor Mamdani should be cutting spending. That's what he should be doing. But socialists and far left progressive Democrats don't agree with cutting spending. They don't. They just want to add. They just want to add spending and claim that it's an affordability crisis. So he was right during his campaign that we are facing an affordability crisis. He is right. He is correct about that. However, his approach addressing the affordability crisis is flawed. You add more unnecessary social programs, you're generating more spending. You're creating more spending. And then on top of that, he wants to tax. He wants to increase taxes on the wealthy, rich and the wealthy. Yeah, a lot of it sounds plausible. A lot of people agree with that. But taxing the wealthy and the rich only leads to them leaving the city. Because since the pandemic, we have the New York City population has lost over 200,000 people to Florida and Texas, which experience of about 4 million increase in population growth in the aggregate, Florida and Texas. So he wants to increase tax on the wealthy, which is going to result in them leaving the city, which already had happened. Now he wants to put a 9% property tax increase on New York City homeowners. Mayor Mamdani has the complete wrong approach in regards to solving the budget crisis and the affordability crisis in New York City. A lot of things he needs to cut. He needs to cut some education. He need to make cuts to the Department of Education. Any social programs, he needs to make cuts. That's the only way to solve New York City budget crisis. Because, listen, we don't have a revenue problem. Like I stated in the video, like I said earlier in the video, we have $5 billion of Wall Street bonuses. The city has taxed $5 billion of the Wall Street bonuses. That equaled a balanced budget. That resulted in a balanced budget. So we have that. And the security industry generate 42% of the of the employment, of the taxes and employment in New York City. So where is this? So we have quite a bit of revenue, and also we have revenue from pension funds and the stock market and the pension funds, retirement in the stock market. So New York City, we have a good amount of revenue. It's just that our governments don't know how to utilize that revenue in an efficient manner. So, but yes, y'all, that's my 2 cents on the issue. And if you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I will catch y'all in my next video, and hopefully my city will resolve its budget and affordability crisis. Peace.